and it's a 3-point game instead. So with 2 minutes to go. So a 3-pointer can take this game into overtime, like I've always said. Robbins down into the corner. He goes up for a big shot. Oh my, Noel hits the 3, up to 23. But more importantly, APR up to 6, 144.
It is incredible and timely for APR to have a 6-point lead going into 1 minute and a half left.
And Noel makes it safe at the back after that long-range shot from Val doesn't find its final destination. Noel in possession, 1:25 to play. And that's what it's all about. You've got to hustle the man. It's been picked up by Boissy. Gets it out wide. Long-range shot for Fofana. Fofana. Samba Val picks up the rebound. Boissy for 3. Oh, it just rolls in and out. And look, Filer in no rush to get that up court. Oh, he's just lost possession. Boissy, they'll get possession back, but a little bit of a clash there. He hits the deck quite hard. He seems to be okay because he's as hard as nails.
Yeah, you can see that there's a lot of effort from both sets of players. As now APR go into the red, it's 5 team fouls for them. But looking at the replay there, Obadia Noel making that shot from the baseline, celebration, and you can see what it means to him and his teammates. 23
points for Obadia Noel, who has been outstanding once again. It's been a strange game in the way that it's been played, but I think the defense has been primordial out there today, Q.
It's been great defensively, but that was a really big error from Filer in the context of the game, and I'm pretty sure that this timeout is to correct what happened on the floor, because he rushed the ball up the floor, turned it over, and now is allowed it to become a 2-possession game with 51 seconds left. This is going to be all about game management and big time, big match temperament under pressure.
Happy Gay calls the timeout. 60-56, APR lead AS Douanes.
It's very tense here. It's a 4-point game, 51.9 seconds, Robbie. The instructions you hear from the coaching team from AS Douanes will be to get that 3-pointer, but APR will not be giving them any space on defense. So they have to get another option, maybe drive to the basket and try to stop the clock by fouling AS Douanes.
It's exactly that, and I think that AS Douanes will, you know, try and draw attention when they go through, get the ball to the bigs, you know, the likes of Diakite. He's a player who can get the pass and put it in, and also get the foul as well. He had 4 points, 51.9 seconds, but the clock, it's all about the clock. Q, have you picked up anything at the APR bench?
An APR bench, they're going to look to take as much time off the shot clock as possible, and we're going to put the ball in the hands of Noel, who again is a great free throw shooter. So they expect the foul to come, and they're going to try and see if they can manage to take as much time off the clock as possible.
And it's going to be high court press, of course. Have to do it. And Samba Foul, I think, who picks up another foul. So and this will take them to the free throw line. They're playing into their hands perfectly.
The call was for the clock. They're going to have to go and do that again, and that's why there's such frustration from the AS Douanes bench, because they managed to put the trap on, but the referees call an interruption, and so it's going to be inbound from where the ball and where the call was made.
Coach Rack just calling everybody back into position. Is Robbins. Oh, contact, no contact. Oh, he's under a lot of pressure here. Look at this scramble. That's a big fight, big tussle. Oh, my word. Jump ball, and who's going to get it? It's going to go for AS Douanes. They get possession.
AS Douanes have an opportunity to close down that deficit, but a bit of worry there from William Robbins, who was trying to bring down that ball and protect it. But AS Douanes are bringing the fight to the dog, or the dog to the fight.
Fantastic work by AS Douanes in the last couple of defensive possessions. They forced 2 turnovers, and they keep their hopes alive in front of their home crowd.
Well, the issue now is can they make it count?
Here we go with Jean-Jacques Boissy. We've got 38 seconds remaining here. They got to get 4 points from somewhere. He goes for 3. Oh! He's done it again! Boissy, big time 3!
It is a 1-point game there. Jean-Jacques Boissy in fine fashion. Adonis Filer tried to look at that and defend, but he got it in. He had his eyes on the rim. And it is 60 for APR and 59 for AS Douanes. The fans are up in arms.
But we're going up to the free throw line potentially because of a foul that took place immediately from the restart.
The contact foul happened without the ball coming into play. Obadiah Noel, and now you have Jean-Jacques Boissy, and there's a lot of tension and drama.
There is so much drama there happening. There's been a bit of rivalry earlier on between Ibrahima Thomas and Obadiah Noel. Some words being exchanged, but Jean-Jacques Boissy also getting in. There looks to be a foul, and it will be reviewed by the referees. Ken Jones.
There was a foul called on the baseline. It happened. So Obadiah Noel was going to shoot 2. Post that, I think there was an altercation, and I think that's what they're going to have a look at.
There was a few words that were said as he came up because he was going straight up to the free throw line, and I think that it was it might have been Boissy who just got tangled up in that. So we'll get the reaction here. Official review called. 1-point game. A lot of drama. We expected a bit of drama here. We definitely got our dose, and we got a double dose. Double doubles all over the shop.
Double dose. 32 seconds to play in this last quarter, and very, very close game. We've always known that this was going down to the margins, and APR are used to this. They won their first game by 5 points and lost by 4. Looking at that there with Boissy and Obadiah.
Yeah, that was the contact. Hence the reason why the foul was called. Now we're going to follow up with what you said, Q, which is the knock-on effect after that, and who's having the... So you can see Noel coming up. Is that Tomer who's just bumped into him?
Yes, it is.
Well, and just confirming that they are reviewing the contact straight after the foul and the incident post the foul. Foul was called, so this is seeing what happened after that, and just they'll make a decision on what they have seen on the screen.
Well, that's unsportsmanlike, very much from Boissy, wasn't it? And afterwards, I think that that's the little niggle between Ibrahima Thomas and Noel.
Just looking at all the coaches and getting all the briefings coming in. And Adonis Filer being the one to bring the peace into the altercation. Obadiah Noel and Jean-Jacques Boissy. Interesting end to this game.
32.6 seconds remaining. Winner of this will have 2 wins from 3. The team that loses will have 1 win from 3. So that's why it's a high drama scenario. It's a lot at stake.
Very, very big moment. The referees have now called in the 3rd official. They're reviewing again. They're getting all 3 opinions, and they're going to be very clear about what the decision is out of this.
But that's just, I mean, you know, it's necessary, I think, because of the timing and because where we are in the whole scenario. They want to be meticulous, clinical, which makes complete and utter sense. And waiting patiently for the official verdict. But what about Obadiah Noel? 23 points. He has been outstanding. Number of fouls that he's managed to draw, Asher, puts him in a, top quality position. Just look at this.
Well, just looking at the altercation there between Obadiah Noel and Ibrahima Thomas. There's a bit, I mean, it reflects the tension that we've seen from the beginning of this game.
And the discussion following what they've seen on the screen is going to come down to their final decision, which will be revealed in moments. Such a tense finale, isn't it?
Yes, it is tense. It's expected, really, because we've spoken largely about this. Both teams 1-1 after 2 games, and the winner of this one going with a 2-1 lead, second behind the Rivers Hoopers of Nigeria, who are undefeated, and just makes the format of the tournament interesting, which is a home and away. They still have to play each other another time later this week.
So from what I picked up from the referees, the normal foul is gonna be called, and then they've charged the 2 players with a technical foul each, which cancels each other out, and that's going to be where we go back to the normal foul. So it should be shooting 2 because both teams are in the penalty.
Okay, all right.
And it should be Noel who's going to be going up to shoot those two free throws.
Yeah, when he just got bumped in the paint. So that's where we are. And this is 2 shots. And it will be for APR. And then a technical, yeah, for the 2 players. So Noel and, of course, Ibrahim Matoma. Thank you, Q. Clarity. I think that's a fair call. The fans might not like that, but I think it's a pretty fair call.
It is a fair call, of course, but Obadia Noel, who has been almost perfect today, but 100% on the free throw line, is 6 for 6, and is about to make shots that could define this game. 7 for 7.
First one, yeah, that's perfect. That is Noel, super calm. Oh, he's not getting 2, he's just having the 1. Maybe the 2 technicals of, maybe
no, it is a ball possession for APR, but it is timeout now for APR. They've asked for a timeout. It's a 2-point game, and obviously they'll need to think about a play that could work for them, perhaps go back to the option that is shooting that 3-pointer. They have a couple of shooters on the court right now that can turn this game around.
Q, you got an update on that?
Because the foul happened in the last 2 minutes, it is counted as a technical foul, and that's why he shot 1 on the common foul, and it'll still be their basketball.
Okay, thank you. That makes sense. Well, look at this. Let's have a look at that man, Noel. 24 points. He's been an annoyance. But Boissy hitting that 3 has just sparked and triggered a massive reaction here in the Dakar arena as they still go in search of victory, of course. 2 points and we go to overtime. Which is what you want. It's what everybody wants.
Perhaps we could even ask for double overtime. Would that be too much to ask? Come on.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Come on. No, it's a seriously tight encounter, isn't it? You know, this is going to go down to the wire. It's already going down to the wire. This is where we want to be. Basketball Africa League living up to the dramatic standards that we expect every time as we look at the game stats.
Yeah, looking at APR, 2 players in double digits there. 24 points for Noel Obadia, 10 for Adonis Filer. 2 rebounds away from a double-double for the American guard who features for Westchester Knicks in the NBA G League. Jean-Jacques Boissy, only player in double digits for AS Douanes, 9 for Adama Diakite, and 8 apiece for Ibrahima Thomas, Mike Fofana, and obviously you can see that they are doing an incredible job there with Haruna in single digits. That's not a familiar sight, Robbie.
It's not a familiar sight at all, is it? Q, what have you got for us?
They've chosen to advance the ball as Coach Mastrak is going to try and get an execution and a score out here, but he is anticipating the foul again. He's got all of his 3-point shooters, and Mpoyo and Robbins on the floor. It's game time.
Habimana, Noel looking for possession, got to get it out. Hunt drops it into the path. Filer, Hunt goes down, there's a foul, and Haruna goes down, in fact, and we're going to find out where this is going.
Well, looking at the call there from Kenny Jones, the American referee, he's going to be shooting 2 for Dario Hunt on the free throw line. He is 1 for 3 so far in this game. He's scored just 5 points so far, but this could be the defining points that he scores today.
Well, there's 30.9 seconds. There was only about 1 second that was taken off the clock after that play as the first one goes in for Hunt, who moves himself up to 7 points now. Or even 6. 62-59. Now 63-59. 4 points, 30.9, and I think a timeout has been called.
Yes, it is a 4-point game, and AS Douanes will need a miracle. They will have to set up a play that puts their shooters in fine position with some space, perhaps a pick and roll up on the key from Ibrahima Thomas to either have the ball in the hands of Haruna or Jean-Jacques Boissy. He has already shot that 3 that kept them alive in this game. But again, so much basketball to be played with just 30 seconds. Who would have known?
It's really quite intriguing, isn't it? What a tantalizingly close tussle that we've had here between these two teams. We always knew it was going to be quite close, but, you know, to have them really go for an arm wrestle right down to the wire, well, has most definitely made it a very anxious run-in.
That's exactly what we're expecting here at the Sahara Conference, named after the Sahara Desert, where the hit is on the court. We're seeing the hit here. Are you seeing any flames, Robbie? Can you see them?
I see the flames courtside. Let me tell you, and when you have a look at what Coach Bobby Gay was trying to draw up, we're going to see a possible shot from the corner, and if they're able to get the ball into the hands of their shooter.
Here we go with Samba Foul in possession. 30.9 seconds remaining. Oh, is that nearly a steal by Robbins? It goes out of play. Good hustling and hassling, didn't manage to get it.
Yeah, it is a great defensive work there from APR and William Robbins. Hands are going to be very important here for those on offense and those on defense. But Jean-Jacques Boissy, obviously the point guard, needs to have that ball in his hands, and what he does with it is going to be important.
Boissy gets the ball. Can he get his shot in? Tries to use the glass, and he goes up, and he will go to the free throw line, and that's exactly where they want to be. Hunt has got his head in his hands because he knows that, well, that shouldn't have happened. It was so close.
That is 4 personal fouls for Dario Hunt. But looking at the play, Jean-Jacques attacking the basket and Dario Hunt keeping him company, but his hands are not in the right place, and it is a foul. Boissy goes to the free throw line, and let's see if he can deliver the goods. He's 2 for 2 and now 3 for 3, 100% on the charity line.
It's a 3-point game here, 21.7 seconds remaining. Oh, the second is good as well. It's a 2-point game. And look at this. We have just 20 seconds remaining. The ball goes down. Oh, it's just gone over and out of play. And just getting in the way, but it's APR will have possession. 16.8. So much happening here.
Robbie, I almost got my hands on the ball.
There you go. Do you want to get hold of the ball?
Yep,
there we go.
Here I go. Who do I give it to? The referee.
There we go. Good job, Usher. Yeah.
Looks like they want to involve us in this game.
Just as well I protected you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the screen, by the way.
That's okay. It was a really big screen. It was just holding them all off. We're all flying in. Habamana has possession. 16.8. This is going down to the wire. It's a 2-point game, as I said. APR in the lead. Looking for Noel, who picks up possession. It's 15 seconds. Got to get the shot in. Robbins gets rid of his man. Noel right through the middle, and there is contact over on that far side.
There is contact there on
Robbins, and
from Boissy foul. And just looking at the replay there, Williams with the ball from the baseline, and Boissy being able to touch him so that they can buy some time. Of course, APR wants to run down the clock, and William Robbins goes to the free throw line.
I'm wondering if he would have actually, gone for the three-pointer there. He would have probably drawn the foul as well.
It is his first trip to the free throw line in this game, William Robbins.
And he's not getting a very warm reception, is he?
Lots of pressure. This is where stats don't matter. Just gotta compose yourself and make the shots count.
11.7 seconds. This one is vital for APR.
Well, as Williams...
Oh, as cool as you can like. And a three-point game it is. Well, 10 seconds, they got to go for the three-pointer. Here is Boissy, flings it back out. Oh, they've given the ball away, and that's surely it. That was a big, big mistake. Couldn't keep it tight, couldn't keep it in the basket, flinging the ball away. And APR now put themselves in the driving seat.
That's a massive mistake there from Jean-Jacques Boissy, but Nhore Habimana getting that ball in his hand. Samba foul trying to fight for it, and frustration there from Boissy. But it is a three-point game with 3.5 seconds on the clock. Nhore on the free throw line.
Yeah, and Nhore Habimana will go and try and hit these two shots. And the first one's good, and that...
It is a bucket, and APR can test victory in their mouth, but can Nhore seal that through with that second free throw?
Well, I think it's already done. 4 points, 5 points, there it is, 3.5 seconds, and Haruna can go for 3, but it's, you know, whatever happens, it doesn't matter. What second win for APR of Rwanda out of 3. But for AS Douanes, they've got to look at the final 3 games to try and clamber back, having lost their 3rd game. Then go